nervousness. EJ will share a poem that he wrote as a tribute to our graduating class. So please give it up for EJ.
I don't know how to start this poem. You see, if I were to start this poem, I would probably say that roses are red and violets are blue. If you're feeling nervous, my heart is beating fast too. I have something to tell you that's ironically strange. The only constant thing in life is unfortunately change. But no, I still don't know how to start this poem. If I were to start this poem, I would be here with the audience and take a feel of the ambience and pick a random person from these group of champions and ask, what's your name? Hi, Lily, I'm EJ. You see, if I were to start this poem, I would tell you how nervous I am, because I am. You see, in fact, if you feel nervous, raise your hand. Well, that's a lot of hands. Well, my hand's raised because there's still a lot of things that I don't understand. Like how life still surprises you no matter how much you have planned. Life is just like scarcity in economics because it doesn't always supply you when you demand. In fact, life is funny. Life takes chairs away from those who'd rather sit and gives chairs to those who love to stand. But I don't want to stand here and make you guys sit in ducks, attacking you with philosophical lines on why life sucks. I'm supposed to motivate you, so let's talk. But I don't know how to start this poem. If I were to start this poem, I would call out to Kendall Kelly. Because something tells me that after so many years of being in college, deep down inside, he's still afraid to say goodbye. Because I know the change feels scary. There's a lot more weight you could carry. And so to every graduate sitting down here in this commencement ceremony, if your fear is because you still don't know your purpose in life and that's the reason you graduate and feel scary, I totally understand you, but I don't know how to start this poem. If I were to start this poem, I would call out to Tirth Patel and Riti Chabra, and I would say that uncertainty can make even the strongest hearts begin to cry. And so to every beautiful girl here and handsome guy, as you wear those heels and adjust that tie, and as you walk up the stage, let me give you some great advice. You see, even though purpose literally translates to the point of you, try to search for your purpose through different perspectives. In other words, I'm saying that your purpose is your point of view. But I don't know how to start this poem. If I were to start this poem, I would call out to Banesh Manoj. And I would say that your purpose is not something external to be found. It's not a sentence you find written in Sharpies on the ground. It's not a whisper or a sound. Your purpose is not a realization you get from simply looking through a crowd. Your purpose is like a branch, continually going up another branch because it knows no bounds. Your purpose is a ball of clay, shaped and mended by the circles of experiences you walk around, but I don't know how to start this poem. If I were to start this poem, I would call out to Andrew Martin, and I would say that your purpose is innate. And like a baby in a woman's stomach, you just need to feel it resonate. And when you're ready to carry your purpose out to the world, do it with so much joy, because when your purpose finally germinates, it'll produce a tree so big where each branch you create dominates. You could even have that tree levitate so you can soar so high. They say the sky's the limit, but there's limits way beyond that sky, but I don't know how to start this poem. If I were to start this poem, I would call out to Shandell Swigart, and I would say, hi, I'm nervous. And I know that you are as nervous as I am. And so I would sit down close to you and tell you that everything is going to be okay. We're allowed to be nervous for just this day. So if you still don't believe you can do anything and find your purpose easily, let me remind you of a couple things that each one of you did. But first of all, let me hear you say, I did that. Because who went through their first year of college, felt like giving up, but still went on? Who went through possible heartbreaks, but still got good grades? Who went through hardships and pain their first, second, third, fourth, or fifth year of college and is sitting here today in graduation gowns and caps? So if you did that, let me hear you say, I did that. I don't know how to start this poem, but if I were to start this poem, I would call out to Alexis Murray. And I would say that life is like calculus because it's like the derivative of cosine of x because it gives you so many red flags and negative signs. If life was basketball, then this commencement ceremony is the tip-off. And I will tell you that there's no reason to be nervous. Because imagine being so rich in confidence, yet still the world's most cautious. We're here to show the whole world that we're way beyond low status. We might look as soft and beautiful as a flower because it's all so flawless. But we're as strong as the thorns are not even a rose, the thorns on a cactus. So if you're still scared now, don't be. Because like Kobe on the court, we've had all that practice. All we gotta do is step in the court and make sure the booze in the crowd fail to distract us. And when you shoot that three, do it with so much confidence, the greatness will do more than simply attract us. But I don't know how to start this poem. If I were to start this poem, I would call out to Emma Wilson, and I would tell her that this is not a goodbye poem. It's a love poem, because you can never say goodbye to family. College is a mom that gave me brothers and sisters, not friends. College is a stranger that mama said to talk to. Dear college, in case you still don't understand, we don't need change. We need you. Now, I don't know how to end this poem. If I were to end this poem, I would say to never give up. Be as strong as aluminum. Because I don't care whether you're masculine or feminine or the amount of your melanin. Never settle for minimum. Always watch out for the next big thing. Always aim to be eminent. If I were to end this poem, I would end with a saying from Eminem. And I would love all of you guys and girls to say it with me. You ready? It goes like this. Because if you had one shot, and one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? You see, if I were to end this poem, I would tell you again that this is not a goodbye poem. It's assurance that when you're looking at the friends you're leaving and while waving them by, it's the same thing as looking at change in the eyes and telling it hi. If I were to end this poem, I would imitate the announcer from the UC sports games and say, so give it up for your Cincinnati Bearcats! And congratulations to everybody that picked themselves up from the floor. Congratulations to everybody that heard opportunities not gonna let it walk through that door. Congratulations to me, you, him, her, the graduating class of spring 24. Thank you.